What we're doing here is we're going through and we're going to find all the types of tools you can use to find slope. What we did in the previous section was from a graph. Now we're only given 2 points. Well, this is when we're going to use the slope formula, and that's going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's important to be able to use the formula, plug and play. It's there for you to use specifically to find the slope when given 2 points. Why not use it? You can also set up coordinates in a table, and whenever you're doing that, it'll show you what y is changing by, which is what the slope formula does, and also what x is changing by. One thing you need to remember is that it's the change in y over the change in x. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on this method, but this is an alternate method that will be coming up, slope from a table, in the next section. So I always start by writing the formula. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I always label my coordinates, x1, y1, x2, y2. That way there's no confusion whenever I'm plugging and playing this stuff. So y2 is 3, y1 is 8. And the reason that this matters, and we do it this way, is because this is going to identify a positive or negative slope for us. So if we're ever doing something out of order, say y2 minus y1, and then do x1 minus x2, it's not going to be an accurate read on what the slope actually was. So x2 is 1 and x1 is 4. 3 minus 8 is negative 5. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Now, we know that anytime you have a positive or a negative and a negative, so in a numerator and denominator, it's going to be the same thing as 5/3. So the slope for these 2 points would be up 5 over 3. Up 5, right 3. Same thing, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Going to mark my coordinates, label them, so I can accurately plug it into the formula. y2 is 7 minus 11. x2 is 9 minus 4. 7 minus 11 is negative 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. We have a slope of down 4 over 5. So even if we just wanted to pull basic traits from these slopes, we know that this is a positive slope. We know that this is a negative slope. This line will be increasing like this. This line will look something like this. These are just traits that we're pulling from and being able to recognize as we do this.